Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I wanted to show you what I stocked up on for my prepper pantry this week. We went to a few different stores, but they were all in one little plaza once again. So I tend to do that. I find little groups of stores and I find the cheapest price of what I need in that store, and then I stockpile it. And that has been my cycle for the past 3 to 4 years now, and it's really worked for us. So I hope these videos are inspiring. I hope this motivates you to prepare on a budget. It is very attainable to have some extra water, extra food, and extra items in the event of an emergency. If you're new here, hi, hello. I make videos 3 to 4 times a week, all about a relaxed, prepared life. We prepare for every single emergency, but we like to do it on a budget, and I like to show people that it doesn't have to be this scary thing. It can be a positive experience for you. You can prepare for it just about anything. Of course, every story is different. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely hit the subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd like to thank Contingency Medical. I'm partnering with Contingency once again to show you some items that they sent over. I am so thankful for this company and the mission that they continue to uphold. The Ready Pack Plus was created for home use when you can't access medical care. This pack, curated by doctors, includes 1 year of access to a prescribing physician for safe and effective medication use. The Ready Pack Plus from Contingency Medical is your ultimate companion for unpredictable situations. Tailored for adventures, off-grid enthusiasts, and remote workers, this pack provides a comprehensive solution for managing health emergencies. It includes a range of antibiotics to tackle common infections and premium symptom management medicines for quick recovery. Inspired by emergency doctors' essentials, it prepares you for scenarios like natural disasters or pandemics, ensuring you're equipped for any health challenge. With a 1 year prescription and access to professional medical advice, the Ready Pack Plus ensures you're always one step ahead in safeguarding your health wherever life takes you. You all know that I love my holistic medication, but in the event of an emergency, this is a great peace of mind. Big shout out to Contingency Medical. Thank you so much. Alrighty, my friends, without further ado, let's get into my prepper pantry list for the week. I have some random items for you, I'm going to tell you that, but of course I always want to know what you're stocking up on. Maybe some good tips and tricks for beginners in the comments would be helpful. I hope all of you are well wherever you are in the world. I appreciate all the love on last week's video. It just means the world to me to have your support. Let me get you turned around and show you my items. Alrighty, here is the layout. I know it looks small, but it was budget crunch time this week, and we just wanted to get some things that we were looking a little light on. If you're new here, I do have several pantries, and I show you typically 1 to 3 of those pantries, but if you are stocking food, I suggest finding a private place that you can stock, and then that can be between you and your family. Again, you never know what's going to happen, so it's just nice to have some food that no one knows about except for yourself. So the basics in my prepper pantry. I like to keep things in groups of 5 depending on the item, and we like to keep things that has a long shelf life, and oftentimes I'm moving things from the packages and moving them into large mason jars or Mylar bags. So I'll tell you about that once I get to the items. First on the list, coconut water. We have been going through these because we drink adrenal cocktails in the morning, but I do just like having these on hand for some extra potassium, extra electrolytes for the kids. They drink it in OJ and they have no idea they're drinking it. They don't drink it straight up, which is totally fine, but I would suggest trying to find an organic kind with just organic coconut water in it. I've seen some wild ingredients in coconut water, so these are great to have on hand. You can throw them in a bug out bag and just call it good. Next up on my list is going to be organic white rice. My Azure order is coming. It doesn't have rice in it because I got it last time and I was trying to change things up. So rice is on the food shortage list. If you didn't know, India stopped their export of non-basmati rice. So we might be in for a rice shortage, you never know, or we might be in for a price increase or inflation. So I would suggest stocking up on rice and getting it into a different vessel. So I'm probably going to put this in some Mylar and then go from there. Sometimes I put them in large 5-gallon buckets. Sometimes I put them in large Mylar bags, but it just depends how I'm feeling that day. Okay, next on the list, we have some flour. I usually get the Costco flour just to bake with in general, but I always like having groups of 5 of flour, rice. I often have sauces in groups of 5s or canned vegetables. If you're new here, you'll have to go back and see my prepper pantry tour, but flour is great to have. You can do a lot with flour. If you're gluten-free, stock up on that kind of flour, or stock up on something that you can grind down into a flour like oats or beans or something like that. So I got the Arrowhead Mills Organic Unbleached. This is unenriched, which is really what you want. I have wheat berries down there, but I'm saving those for a rainy day. You can grind them without a mill. If that has to happen, you can totally make your own flour out of those wheat berries, but I just like having the combination on hand, or the item in different forms. Moving on, we have sauerkraut. I do have some fermenting, but I like to eat that for breakfast on my own and then just have this added benefit down in the prepper pantry. A lot of people say that it loses its probiotic if it's not live, and yeah, I agree with that, but sauerkraut is beneficial for the system no matter if it's on the shelf or if you're fermenting it live. It just depends. So this is better to have than nothing. Next on my list, I got the Justin's peanut butter. It was still on sale, so I was excited about that, but I want you to see the ingredients. There's dry roasted peanuts and there's palm oil. This is like ethically sourced palm oil, and it's not that terrible for you, but oftentimes you're going to see peanut butter with cottonseed oil or soybean oil and just all these added fillers. This does not want to stay. It's going to ruin my aesthetic. Sorry. Whatever. Anyways, I wanted to say that there's a lot of unnecessary fillers in peanut butters and frankly a lot of these items, but you really have to start reading your labels if you haven't already. Even if you have to just box in a little bit more time at the grocery store, it's very important to stay away from seed oils. It's very important to stay away from dyes and just anything that is enriched. If you want more information on that, I suggest looking into Gary Brecka. He has just a lot of wisdom when it comes to that kind of thing and what it can do to your system. I believe he has a website, but he's on Instagram and Facebook and all of those social sites. Next on the list, we got some of the local honey that I enjoy. I used a bunch of it for bread making this week, but we like to have honey on hand. Honey is one of those ones that lasts indefinitely. I think I have flipped the switch. I would like to keep bees on our new property when we get it, so we shall see. Maybe I will document that venture. I think some of you have told me you keep bees, which is really cool. Total goals for me. But local honey is great to have on hand for your immune system as well. So my kids eat these in spoonfuls and we just really enjoy it. Next up is going to be these epic venison bars. These are great to have for the bug out bags because they're 12 grams of protein. If you've never had an epic bar, these are pretty dense, like meat, not a stick, meat bars we shall call it, but we love it because they have wild game. So they have venison, bison, I think they have caribou now, but we really enjoy these if you're not making your own beef jerky. But again, the ingredients are just choice. We are loving them. Typically this pack of 4 is like $9.99, but it was on sale for $4.49. So score, we have venison, sea salt, encapsulated lactic acid, water, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, cultured celery powder, and that's it. So 130 calories, that's great. And the sodium's high, of course that's going to happen, but the protein, there's 12 grams in that, which is pretty awesome. I've also seen from them an ancestral blend, and they have the organ meat in their meat, which if you haven't looked into that, definitely research that. But that is what we got for the prepper pantry. Again, these will go in different vessels. These will be in a light, tight area, and then I like to put them in bins so no rodents or any insects get to my preps. But I'm excited. We got some great deals. Let me know in the comments what you got this week. Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope this inspired you and motivated you to get prepared for any emergency. Once again, thank you to Contingency Medical. You can find all of their information in the description box below, just to give you some extra peace of mind in your prepping journey. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up this week. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone.